Hey, it's Gwen here to do a collective reading. No? Yes? Okay. I hope you're all doing well. Wow, I've got the Divine Feminine deck today, and I am tuning into a lot of energies. As I was tuning in, male cardinal wanted to start singing. I was outside. I usually tune in outside. Just a singing, he's up in the canopy, he's just a singing. I didn't see the female cardinal, so I recorded him because it was special for the collective, the male cardinal singing. And we'll see if it has anything to play into the reading today, which normally it does. But then after that, we've got Marguerite Porrette here today. Marguerite. Hey, Alicia. She's going to kill me, my sister. That I keep mentioning her, but when you're highly connected to certain energies, certain soul tribe right now, then messages start pouring through to help those connect the dots who are working, who are healing, who are working on their healing, who are doing the shadow work. There are guides present in your life, beautiful mirrors in your life, and Divine Feminine showing up big time in my life today. But this feeling of I can't keep my mouth shut. And it's spiritual talk that just flows out my mouth when I do talk to other energies. Nothing held back. Just and my language can be metaphorical. It can be fiery. It can be salty. Squeaking while I laugh. Is there any... Okay, let's start with just her. Okay, yes. So, that energy that I'm just talking about. So, the male cardinal comes in, right? And then, a pit bull. Pit bull comes out. Now, pit bull is what a beautiful, loving animal, like one of the most loving dog breeds out there, but has been given a bad name by, think of that, all the dogs are here to support human beings with this unconditional love, this loyalty, right? And that's really their main purpose. And the pit bull, how, because of some of the way that the pit bull is brought up by owners who are aggressive in nature, of course, it's shown in that animal's behavior. But this is a playful pup that came into my presence and running away from its owners as new owner, and is like the wild maiden, not listening to anybody who calls her, running the streets, roaming around, doing la la la, just tail wagging, owners calling her, she's just like fucking no care in the world, happy as can be. And the owners start getting more mad and angry because the dog will not fucking listen. And you can't tame the wildness in you, is what I'm saying, okay? It's okay to be beautiful with attitude. That's my hat today. It's salty vibe since I woke up. And my grandma used to wear this hat. And so German grandma's with me today while we do this reading. Tinkerbell on the hat there too, and I've got a white candle lit for us. It's very interesting how I've got this little, little piece hanging off the side here. Okay. Let's talk about, who knows why I say these things. Oh, I'm so weird today. Another thing that's like, okay, I've been saying the veil is lifted, right? I've said that a lot in my readings. The veil has been lifted. Okay, so that means something different for everybody. But for me, it's like when I look at a person anymore, I can see ill intention. I can see manipulative behavior. I can see behind the facade, even if it's just a straight face. I can see what they're, I think it's so that I can help them, if not trigger them, but to help them, but to be able to see that, to see people without their masks. A big part of my awakening. So, it's a lot. It's a lot for anybody. I think all of us are going through this. And it's a battle between our heart and our mind, a battle of letting go, transitioning into a new way of being. Are my wings strong enough? I just busted out of the cocoon. It's all these kinds of fucking feelings and energies. The awakening is not easy, and it's grueling even at times. If you're really, are you just putting on the cloak of spirituality? I mean, I can see right through that bullshit anymore. It's bullshit. Margarita Porete. Marguerite. Can't believe she's coming out. Oh my God. Yes, I can believe she's coming out. The mystic of divine love. Love is divine, and I am nothing except love. Okay, let's read about her. I had no plan for this reading today. I am winging it. Right? Just flowing with a lot of divine feminine fiery energy today. Very much so. So I'm just browsing through the book and not looking for the page number. Yep, just do. Fuck it, I'm floating, feeling. But lots of movement too. Like, when I tell you I'm salty, I'm saying that too because, like, instead of staying in a stank, I'm taking that energy and listening to a song that's actually called Salty. Mad Dog, I think is the name. And I've been dancing it out. And really, especially my upper body wants to fucking move. So I am. And it's chaotic, the dance move. But it's like, I feel like it's necessary, the dance move. There's been a bunch of them as I'm dancing around the house. It's thrashy, it's and chaotic. And then sometimes it's really smooth and sensual. Like it's, I don't know, move is what I'm saying. Move your body, stretch, move, dance. I mean, dance for a good, I don't know, you can go to a concert and dance, right? Like that. Sweat out the shit, the toxins. Okay, Marguerite, what has she got to say? This is going to be so interesting as I'm rambling on here. Welcome, everybody. I love you guys. Marguerite Porete is the essence of divine love and the truth that all we are is love. Marguerite was a French Beguine born in the mid-13th century. The Beguine movement was a spiritual revival amongst women in the late Middle Ages that emphasized an imitation of Christ's life. These Beguines, or holy women, lived together in semi-monastic communities. I'm feeling very much drawn to this kind of lifestyle, by the way, so I'm glad it's coming out. I've been saying for years, maybe I'm supposed to be a nun, but it ain't like that. Nun is not the right word for it, But it is this community of sisters who love and support each other and who speak Christ consciousness, okay? That's what I'm attracting into my life, and it's fucking cool. Because it's home in my heart. It resonates so much. I feel it in my teeth. God. Yes, I'm crazy now. It is awesome. Okay, so they were not nuns. They didn't take formal vows and could leave at any point, but they lived with shared spiritual intention. Marguerite wrote a spiritual masterpiece titled The Mirror of Simple Souls. It reveals the spiritual process she went through to be transformed by divine love. I am God, says love, for love is God and God is love, and this soul is God by the condition of love. Okay? All right, I'm not going to read any more of her history. She was burned at the stake in the year 1310. Okay? There's nothing more powerful than remembering that we are love, and there's nothing and no one outside of us that is needed in order to realize this. It's between our experience of the divine and our own soul. Okay? We can let go of what we think we need to prove or who we think we need to be in order to receive love, because we remember that we are love. Then we can stand in our truth, even through flames. Marguerite is a courageous truth teller, and the truth of her experience is that love alone can free us. Not the love another might give us, not the love of family or of friends. All of this is powerful and significant, but the true source of love for us is in the fact that we are a soul, and that the soul is in union with the divine. She reminds us when we've forgotten that love is the essence of who we are. And that true love is found within. Marguerite says, love has no beginning, no end, and no limit, and I am nothing except love. This is a time to own and to know this truth more fully. It is the most profound and radical act we can ever take, knowing the love we already are. She wants you to ask yourself today, how can I feel the love that I am more deeply? She's got a red cross on her. I didn't read anything about that. Oh, I got to read about this with Joan of Arc, too. It's me looking at my sister. Oh, okay, Marguerite was arrested as a relapsed heretic and a free spirit, which included the belief that humans could achieve union with the divine. The Catholic Church conducted an unprecedented trial to decide her fate. Like Joan of Arc, much of her life is recorded because of the transcripts of her lengthy trial. And, we may all feel like we've been going through this quote-unquote trial. These trials of tribulation, even, okay? She maintained her truth that the soul has no other will but God's, and that when the soul is united with God's love, the state of union causes the soul to transcend the contradictions of this world. So she suggested that we can be transformed by divine love into love itself, which isn't separate from God, and that ultimately no outside source is needed in this transformation. It's between the soul and God alone. Beautiful. That's all the reading I'm going to do to you today. I love it. Remember, love is divine, and I am nothing except love. All right. What else do we got for the collective today? What's the collective going through? What do we want to pull out? Oh, liminal spirits. Okay, you got it. I don't even know what date it is. Like, I'm not even paying attention to that time calendar anymore. I know we're in January and it's at the end. And I know that many of us are going, when's Mercury retrograde? Mercury retrograde, I can't even talk. When's it over? Another week or so, It really is what you make of it, It does bring people back into your life, energies back into your life. It can slow down communications, things like that. But the more evolved you become, the Mercury retrograde doesn't affect you as much. Okay, what do we got here? Corvid. Ooh, the blackbirds have been talking lately to me. I'm talking about the crows, the ravens, the rooks, the magpies. Okay, the blackbirds. The whole blackbird family. This is your ancestor speaking to you. Okay? This is about omens of change happening. A message coming. A very beautiful treasure. A gift coming. Okay? That's why he holds this skull. This gift of wisdom. Okay? You are not disconnected from your loved ones. Like, even the ones that are passed over, their magic runs through you okay? And so, yeah, we'll see what else comes. The crow is magical, okay? Mystical. The crow always says to trust in the magic again, okay? You are a gift. Take these lessons from the past and move forward with your wisdom, okay? Trust your intuition. Embrace this change. A beautiful message coming. We'll clarify that one too with the tarot. The goat. Now the goat came out reversed. We'll read about the goat. This could be speaking to my goats out there, the Capricorn sign. Okay. This is about higher wisdom. The goat climbs to those highest points, highest peaks of the mountain. With agility, it's like ease. Okay. There's the big spiral here, you know. It's about looking at your own patterns and a higher form of wisdom now, I do believe. But we'll go to the book because the goat hasn't come out in a while for me. Goats. Lots of blue energy here, too, by the way. Blue and purple energy. Goat. The goat's very playful, too. Think of the baby goat. The kids, right? How playful they are. And so Spirit's wanting you to add some. I mean, both the goat and the crow, the raven, can be very playful creatures. Okay? Add more fun into work. The goat seems to have boundless energy and definitely has a lust for life. Bouncing around with curving horns and a twitching tail, the goat challenges us with his playful and lusty demeanor. Sure-footed, defiant, and determined, the goat will scale anything, defying gravity and boundaries. The goat is known for being independent, which may also play into connection to sacrifice, as society often frowns upon those who defy the rules and go against the grain. So we must be cautious not to become someone else's scapegoat simply because we're dancing to our own rhythm. Ooh. All work and no play makes for a dull witch. Twitch your tail and bounce a little or a lot. Laugh at yourself and let more joy into your life. And that's that twitch your tail, twitching and bouncing, and that chaotic thrashing about that I was doing earlier is that movement that I'm talking about. Releasing some stagnancy, some stagnant energy. True, okay? Be wary of other people applying labels to you. Okay? Regardless of whether they seem beneficial or dubious. Craft your own reality of who you are outside of how other people see you. And be careful of the herd mentality. Foster your independent streak and go on an adventure. And that's what that pit bull was doing. She's just like, I'm checking out the neighborhood. She wasn't causing no harm. She's playful as shit. And she didn't completely run away. She was just like, I want some freedom. I'm cooped up in an apartment. You know, I'm a pit bull. I need to play and be out in nature. You know? My innate being. All right? To play and love and chase and, you know, smell. All the smells. Right? Anything else from the liminal spirits today? This gifts too could be, you know, like you're not following the norm. The veil has been lifted, like I was saying. I can see people without their mask. I can see the energy. I can feel the energy in my body. I can decipher immediately if it's good or bad energy. Not good or bad. Positive, negative kind of a thing. I can see what needs to be healed within somebody. I can see what kind of substance they're on. Okay, and these are gifts. These are your psychic abilities, your empathic abilities, okay, your clairvoyance, all of that. That could be this as well. And it's not norm. You know, you're woke up. You can't go back either. Not newer heights with the goat here, okay? And you're not falling into what that's the old way that society. You're embracing the new, your gifts, okay? Your innate gifts. You don't follow the crowd. Okay? You may have your own little flock with the, right? Your little tribe. Like Marguerite and her, you know, sisterhood. What else? Oh, 2 fell out. All right. Let's see what else we got here. We've got the fishy, more blue energy. Really diving deep into your emotions, but I'm telling you, the revelations are coming because of all these bubbles here. This is a very playful fish. Okay. It's not dark, deep, dark waters, you know. This is coming up for air, right? Allowing the current to take you. Fuck it, I'm floating is kind of my feeling lately, okay? And the revelations, the epiphanies are coming, okay? Embrace joy and playfulness again. See, the eye looks like a spiral. Again, the spiral showing up, okay? Maybe it's part of your pattern. This was part of one of my patterns that I'm releasing, or I think I've released it, yeah, because I was like, wow, this is crazy. This is a way that I've been programmed. Like, my mother was always the fun police. I call it, quote unquote, the fun police. And so I kind of was trained to be that way, where, you know, like, other people are having fun and maybe I'm not included in that fun. The way to like bust it up is to be like, do something dramatic or whatever to bust up the fun, to bring the attention onto me because I was so neglected as a child. Okay, so yeah, you know, and I've healed that pattern, you know, where, you know, love and recognition and reciprocity and thoughtfulness, all that just flows to me as I continue to give it to myself. Okay, Belladonna's out again. She will come out the other day. Okay, this is an, you just feel this, people might be trying to, I feel like this love bombing with this, okay? People trying to lure you with, like, sweetness or flattery. So be mindful of that, okay? Belladonna means beautiful lady, okay? So they'll be dealing with the feminine energy. They don't want me to dive too much into that. Or not even go to the book. Protect your own energy at this time, okay? What might seem so very, very beautiful could have underlying intentions. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's clarify some of these cards. So tell me more about this goat. Goat energy, clarify the goat for the collective. Remember, if you want your own reading, just reach out to me. I've got some time to do some personal private readings. You can follow me on Instagram or on Facebook as well. Goat, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. And you can see here about your foundations, okay? And climbing to newer heights, feeling really grounded and solid and rooted in your worth. Okay? Standing tall, standing proud, climbing to new heights. 10 of Pentacles. Okay? All right. What does the Corvid have to say? Clarify the Corvid. What are these gifts? What is this gift? What is the message from the Corvid? Corvid is a messenger bird. What is the message? Now, there is one turned over in here too, and I got 3. Holy cow, that's a lot of cards. There's a lot of messages coming through. Okay, and this card was for the goat. Okay, hold on. Knight of Swords. Time to take some action, some quick action too. Whatever my obstacles you may be seeing, they're easily, with a little momentum, can be jumped right over. Do you see that? Like, the goat can jump over any obstacles as well. The goat and the horse. Goat. Okay. Resiliency and freedom and power. I just feel that. Okay. Being grounded in your truths. Okay. What else came out? There's 5 cards here. Holy cow. Okay. No more, no longer. Okay, yes. These 2 coming out reverse. Five of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles. Okay, reverse, saying that you're releasing this kind of thing. You're no longer going to feel left out in the cold because you are balanced. Okay, the balance of the divine masculine and feminine within you, the balancing of your emotions. Okay, knowing your values, knowing your truths. Okay, this is a beautiful heart healing. Okay, no more juggling. No more juggling either is what's coming out. Okay, no more being left out in the cold. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is that single, I'm mastering my craft. I know my worth. Okay. And the Four of Cups. Okay. There is still some sadness. Okay. But in that sadness, we find treasure. There's a golden cup sitting right behind you. Quit focusing on the three in front of you that may not be. You know, there's boredom that I see here. Get out of the office. Get out of the routine. Okay. What does the fishy got to say? What's the fishy here about? Why is the fishy here? The Chariot reversed. Okay, so it's like, yeah, trust the current for a little bit as well. Okay, this is usually movement and direction. And when it's reversed, somebody's unwilling to move. Somebody's maybe unwilling to process their emotions. This is all water right here. Okay, change in direction is needed. Stagnancy is what I felt, right? And so that's what the animals have come out too, to say add more play. But there's the swords that come out. You're definitely taking a different direction away from this pain. The Ten of Swords is releasing the pain. Okay. Taking these knives out of your back and cutting yourself free. Well, you're learning so much through all these, through the emotional epiphanies, the release of the emotions. Okay. And also coming out, you may not know what direction to take after this heartbreak. And so that's why the fish is saying, focus on you and adding play and float for a little bit. These epiphanies will come. Okay, truth shall be revealed with the belladonna. Okay, nurture and love yourself and be mindful of the energy that's around you. Okay, what is belladonna here about? Clarify belladonna. She's got so many meanings. Yeah, Queen of Swords is somebody's playing passive aggressive. Queen of Swords reverse. It's a passive-aggressive kind of energy. Not speaking their truth, gossiping, talking behind people's back. That's an unhealed air sign. Okay. What's the future advice for the collective? Future advice for the collective. Those tuning in today. And then we're going to get a guardian angel card. Justice is coming. Balance. There's that old, I don't know. I feel like this Seven of Swords has been haunting my ass for a while. But it's a sneaky kind of energy, okay? Like, you can't tell if this dude's like, is he stealing those books from, you know, the doors open there at the top of the steps. The Seven of Swords is deceit, dishonesty, being sneaky, something's hidden, lies, deception, that kind of thing. And there's going to be justice in that, okay? A little light's going to be shown. You see that light? Everything that's hidden, the masks are going to be removed. The veil is removed. You see karma. It's karma with the justice card, too. It's underlying energy. That was the underlying energy, wasn't it? A magician. They just wanted me to see that. You're magically transforming the situation, whatever situation you're in. And the Knight of Cups coming in to offer some love in this situation. That's a Knight in shining armor. Okay, changing your love situation even is coming out in this reading. All right. Guardian angel cards. What do they got to say today? Guardian angel card for the collective. For those still tuned in with me, let them have such a beautiful message. Oh, there's 2 of them. Yay. Positive changes. Yes. Okay. Dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime. Yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. I always like to sowing the seeds of love, the seeds of love, sowing the seeds. One of the most underrated bands of the 80s, I think. Judgment. Judgment coming out. Let go of your fear of being judged. You are good enough. It is time to release all that you have kept safely locked away in your heart. Your true essence and potential have been restricted by structure and method for long enough. There is no right or wrong way. Just be you, darlings. Just be you. I fucking love it. I'm going to leave it there today. Remember what Marguerite said to begin with, too. Okay? Love is divine, and I am nothing except love. Okay? Wishing you so much love and happiness and joy in your life today. Okay? If you enjoyed this reading, drop me some love down below. You can always donate to the channel or reach out to me for your own reading. Okay? I'll see you guys soon.